located in the stunning Victorian Alps, Mount Buller is one of Australia's most popular ski resorts. With its beautiful alpine scenery, a quaint snow-covered mountain village, wide range of skiing and snowboarding for every skill level, and a vibrant après-ski scene, it's no wonder that Mount Buller attracts thousands of visitors every winter. In this video, we'll go through a complete overview of Mount Buller and cover everything from its history, the resort zones, the lift in the terrain, lift ticket pricing, lodging options, après scene, and the location. If you've visited Mount Buller, let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to learn more, keep watching and check out Mount Buller along with plenty of other ski resorts across Australia on our website, snowstash.com. The history of Mount Buller Ski Resort dates back to the earlier 20th century. The area was first explored by skiers in the 1920s, and in 1923, a group of enthusiasts established the Mount Buller Ski Club, making it the first ski club in Australia. In the following years, the construction of ski lodges began, and the resort started to attract more visitors. The first rope tow was installed in 1939, providing easier access to the slopes. However, the development of the resort was interrupted by World War II. After the war, Mount Buller experienced significant growth in the 50s and the 60s as ski lifts were installed and additional lodges were built to accommodate the increasing number of skiers. In 1954, the first chairlift was installed, marking a major milestone for the resort. Throughout the years, Mount Buller has continued to expand its facilities and improve its infrastructure. More lifts, including high-speed and express options, were added to the resort. The village area saw development in terms of accommodation, restaurants, shops, catering for all the needs of all the visitors. Today, Mount Buller is one of the most popular ski resorts in Victoria and Australia, offering a wide range of ski slopes, terrain parks, and other winter activities. The ski resort is located near the summit of Mount Buller, and due to its location, the resort is split into two distinct areas, being the north side and the south side of the mountain. The village is located in a central zone, with majority of the beginner terrain being located just above the village. The resort is home to an extremely diverse footprint when it comes to skiable terrain. Home to over 740 acres of terrain, Mount Buller is the perfect place to either learn how to ride or to progress your skills in either skiing or snowboarding. Mount Buller is the perfect place to learn how to ski or snowboard, and we would recommend taking a lesson from the ski school, as they'll have you perfecting turns and unloading from chairlifts on your first day. If you are to simply look at the trail map and head for the green zones, you will likely find yourself stuck on Bourke Street, which is one of the busiest ski trails in Australia. A truly daunting experience for anyone who is trying to learn. The resort really comes alive for anyone who can confidently take on an intermediate blue trail, with 45% of the 85 marked trails being graded for intermediate. Located on both sides of the resort, riders will find perfectly groomed trails which you can perfect your turns. Our top picks are Little Bill Spur and Wombat's Run, two of the longest trails at the resort, and for riders who are really looking to test their skills, we recommend the Summit Slide, which typically isn't groomed and could be your first introduction to moguls. 35% of the 85 trails at Mount Buller are graded for Advanced through to Expert, and the benefit to this is they're located all over the resort. Looking for long mogul runs? Then head to Lydia's Lift. Wanting to take on some of the more technical terrain? Then the whole South Face zone has plenty of trails, which are all advanced, as well as 3 lifts servicing this zone. Those looking for an extra challenge can get to the Summit Lift, then take a short 10-minute hike to the summit of Mount Buller. From here, you can hit moguls, chutes, cliffs, and steeps. Expert riders can take on the Mount Buller chutes. However, this terrain is outside of the ski area boundary and is not managed by patrol. Enter at your own risk. With 20 lifts, Mount Buller proudly houses the newest and largest lift network in Victoria. Among these are 2 high-speed 6-packs, an express quad, and a variety of fixed grip quads, some triples, doubles, T-bars, and a collection of magic carpets. While the number of trails at the mountain resort may not fully utilise this extensive lift system, the advantage lies in ensuring riders are evenly distributed throughout the mountain. The only areas we've witnessed queues forming are at the base of the Wombat Lift and the Bourke Street Express. However, it's to be expected, as the latter is the sole lift which takes riders out of the village, and the situation has certainly improved since the upgrade to the new Six-Pack Express. Mount Buller boasts an impressive terrain park setup, complete with its own T-bar that enables uninterrupted park laps. The Skyline Park offers a range of medium to large features, challenging even the most experienced park riders. Beginners, on the other hand, can enjoy the Cofless terrain park, designed with small rollers, jumps, boxes and rails. In the spring season, when sufficient natural snowfall permits, Mount Buller usually constructs the Summit Terrain Park, although in recent years it has just consisted of a single big air jump. A lift ticket at Mount Buller provides complete access to all the lifts and the trails, with prices typically ranging from 130 Australian to 195 Australian, depending on the day of the week or month within the season. Child lift tickets range from approximately 69 Australian to 119 Australian. The pricing for a Mount Buller lift ticket is subject to variability, and the ski resort's website is the best source for real-time pricing. During peak season and on holiday weekends, daily rates can easily reach 200 Australian. Mount Buller is also accessible with an Ikon pass, allowing pass holders to visit the mountain up to 7 times during the season, and then receiving 50% discount on any additional days. It is worth noting that these days are shared between Mount Buller and Thredbo in New South Wales. Snowfall in Australia typically begins around mid-May, aligning with the ideal temperatures for snowmaking. Thanks to its exceptional snowmaking system, Mount Buller guarantees riding during the opening weekend in June. The pinnacle of the season occurs during the July school holidays, while the best winter conditions can be found across August and early September. Subsequently, the resort transitions into spring operations during the final weeks of September and early October. While exploring the mountain, there are numerous opportunities to pause and enjoy a hot drink or a snack or a delightful lunch. One of our top recommendations is the Tyrol Mountain House, known for its European atmosphere and breathtaking views. For a perfect spot to unwind with a drink and a snack, Cofless Hut, with its spacious balcony and stunning resort summit views, is highly recommended. Additionally, riders can find buffet-style restaurant at Spurs, located at the summit of the North Side Express. If you're seeking a quick drink or snack, there are convenient kiosk-style huts situated at central junctions throughout the resort. Boasting one of the most charming mountain villages in the country, Mount Buller offers an impressive selection of ski in, ski out accommodation. Visitors to the resort have a range of options, including shared ski lodges, private hotel rooms, and multi-room apartments that can comfortably accommodate entire families or groups of friends. While on-snow accommodation tends to be on the more expensive side, with an average nightly cost well above $600, the advantage is you're first in line for the lifts. Those seeking a more budget-friendly alternative can choose to stay off the mountain in either Merrijig or Mansfield, where larger homes are available, along with access to more cost-effective amenities. When the lifts stop turning at Mount Buller, the village springs to life as the sun begins to set. The bars and the restaurants become a vibrant hub of activity, ensuring the fun doesn't end. One of our top recommendations has to be the Kooroora Hotel, which recently underwent a multi-million-dollar refurbishment and offers fantastic pub-style food. After a day on the slopes, there's nothing better than indulging in some après-ski activities. Mount Buller features a diverse range of restaurants, cafes, and bars where you can relax and recharge. Whether you prefer a cozy fireside dinner or a lively night of drinks and dancing, Mount Buller has something to suit everyone's taste. Located just 3 hours from Melbourne, Mount Buller is the most accessible major ski resort in the country and is the perfect ski area for a day trip to the snow. The drive from Melbourne is a lovely country drive until at the base of the resort, where you'll start to climb up into the mountains. Visitors from Sydney will be looking at an 8-hour drive to get to Mount Buller, which is a little too far considering you have to go past some of the other best resorts to get to Mount Buller. Those coming in from Adelaide will be up for a 9.5-hour drive, which is quite the trip. The folks we've come across from Adelaide at Mount Buller were there for over a week to justify the long trip. Mount Buller's tagline, Melbourne's Winter Playground, resonates with us completely. Whether it's the convenient accessibility, outstanding ski school, fantastic terrain that encourages skill progression, and the charming mountain village exuding in European ambience, Mount Buller is an ideal destination for experiencing the snow for the first time or honing your skills on Australia's impeccably groomed intermediate trails. The only drawback to Mount Buller is the tendency to become extremely busy during the weekends and holidays, but this is to be expected, given its proximity to a major Australian city. What are your thoughts on Mount Buller? Have you had the opportunity to visit? Is it on your ski bucket list? Share your thoughts with us in the comments, and be sure to explore all of the amazing ski resorts across Australia at our website, snowstash.com.